Me and my dog welcome you to Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Darkness.
I am not a dog.
Mega Freak 2. I didn't call you a dog. My dog.
You said me and my dog. With no context, most people are going to assume you're talking about me.
Okay, me and my pet monkey.
I am not a monkey. Well, maybe. Anyway, we are going back to Applewoods. One thing I'm doing real quick is turning off damage turn, which someone suggested that that's going to actually make it so, like, in the desert, you don't actually see a turn there. When you get damaged, you just skip it. But I don't actually think that ends up happening. I think that for whatever reason, I don't know what damage turn does then, because I think I still end up like seeing stuff like that, even though it's turned off. Anyway, Applewoods at this point is really easy because we're really powerful, and I'm a fire Pokemon.
See, we're so powerful that Sandshrews just gonna go and run away from us and take him on his own.
Well, he typically does that, and it's SM. Remember, that's what SM does. He just goes off on his own.
K-Man's Tauros, right?
Yeah, K-Man's Tauros. SM is Sandshrew. And I am not going to use Learn Feint, though it's a pretty useful move. But yeah, we're actually pretty good level so far. We're I'm pretty happy with the way our team is kind of turning out.
We probably need another 10 levels before we can, the end stuff for the main story. Probably about level 40.
I don't know. I think you could do it with being the...
You can, but... I mean, to be comfortable.
But you're the one who said you want to make the game harder for yourself. You should do it at level 1.
I should do it at level 1. Yeah.
Take a team of all...
That's not happening.
Take a team of all egg Pokemon.
Yeah, I could do it at level 1 if I was given a ton of Xi Seeds and Blast Seeds.
Oh yeah, Xi Seeds make it easy. Or most of the game easy using items. That's why even though, like, in tough situations I could resort to using items, I just typically don't because I like to, not rely on items. It says the guy who uses items in all the boss battles, but just because, I don't know, I guess if I do another boss battle, maybe I'll try one without using Xi Seeds, because they do make them a little bit too easy. So I guess for my next boss, I will try it without to see if it makes it more interesting.
Do a Nuzlocke. Ooh, Nuzlocke Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
But you can't really do Nuzlocke.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you can. Yeah.
It can't, but it wouldn't affect your main characters.
Yeah, you would. If you die, don't play the game anymore.
Well, you could do that, but no. By the way, did you end up getting Pokemon Conquest?
No, I haven't gotten it, and I don't think I'm gonna get it for a long time.
You said...
Hey, I'm a poor college student, man.
True.
Gotta look out for my education.
You could just, sell your soul.
Well...
No, here's a question. Viewers of CSS, who wants to buy PTM Soul? Because if you and what would you pay for it? Because we'll put it up for. I think he'll put
my
it up
soul's
for,
already bought, bud. I'm sorry.
Who bought your soul?
Jesus.
I don't know. I think I can outbuy Jesus.
I don't think that's possible.
I think I could. I have more gold than Jesus. Okay,
Dude,
now
of this world, man.
Now to stop being.
We can talk about that later. Actually, I love those kind of discussions. Like, I mean, in high school it was really tough because everyone's kind of one-dimensional in their thought process. Because I mean, they're living with their folks and they get raised, and their mindsets developed by their parents for the most part.
That's why I say, like, okay, using your parents. Actually, one thing, a little bit off topic, but Amish, right?
Yes.
Obviously, kids of Amish are raised by their culture, but the one thing that I found interesting that I learned fairly recently was there's a thing called Rumspringa, and I might not know all the details on it, but from what I gathered, pretty much they let the kids, when they turn of a certain age, I think like 16 or so, go off on their own and experience, like, use TV, other stuff like that, and typically they end up coming back and then being a part of the community again, but they have the option to leave and no longer be there anymore. And I think if
that's
they're
16.
I don't know if it's 16. I don't know what age it is, but also if you are baptized, I think you aren't allowed to be with your family anymore if you leave after being baptized. Otherwise, I don't know all the details. All I know is I found it interesting that they allow that, and that there's no like, you know, well, you had to be Amish because we said so. They give people the option. I found that pretty interesting in their culture.
Is that is that just permanent ostracism from the community? Can you come back? You can't come back.
I think from what I read, and again, I'm not Amish and I don't know, so if anyone does know, feel free to correct me. But I think if you were baptized, you can't return. There's not like any hard feelings, but you just can't return. But if you weren't baptized, you might be able to visit or something. I don't know all the details.
That's so strange.
I just like the fact that they allow you to make your own choice, though. Because like
they used to not be able to do that.
Like some religions wouldn't. Some religions or some cultures would be like, no, you have to do this, and then you get, you know, kids who decide not to do that anymore, and the parents are unhappy. But here it's kind of like, you know, we're giving you a little bit of a choice.
Yeah, I won't name any specific groups. So.
Well, there's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them. I probably save that for my vlogs, because that's going to be one of the things I do because I want to kind of make my channel a vlogish kind of channel. I don't know about Let's Playing. What do you think about the whole, I know you've been considering, or not considering, you're thinking about making your channel an animation channel.
Eventually down the line. I mean, I don't have enough to actually put up there, but I think eventually it gets to the point that, like, you know, no matter what it is, you eventually want to try something new sometimes.
Yeah. I'm kind of really intrigued. Ooh, Wingle, kill. Kill Wingle. Die.
I'm really intrigued that you're killing Wingle. Kill him!
Why didn't I use Thunderbolt? Come on.
I don't know, because you're stupid.
Didn't have to.
But he was really easy anyway.
But I'm really intrigued about the idea of CrystalStarStudio becoming a group of just, like, we have our own set of interests as far as our videos, and then having us come together in this kind of format, doing Let's Plays and video game stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. Depends on what happens. The future's never...
The future is always...
Technically, the future is going to happen in a certain way, but... I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, what happened... Like, I can't change what I just said a second ago. It just happened, so whatever was going to happen is going to happen.
You can adapt to what you just said, though, and change. And anyway, we're getting too deep. Apples. Apples.
Buy some adaptation apples.
We must go deeper. No. Oh, okay.
Go to the
Tickly and shop. But yeah, Applewoods is pretty easy at this point in the game. And yeah, oddly, Sandshrews like trying to get over at that Pokemon, but I don't know. I don't know what they were doing. They were kind of glitching out here.
You know what's not easy?
What?
Finishing a Let's Play of Ogre Battle.
No, we can't pick on PK all the time. We need to pick on someone else.
Okay, you know what's not easy?
Being green?
Getting hit by a Gordo.
Well, okay, yeah, you can make fun of us then.
It's not easy. And that Sandshrew, I think that Sandshrew needs to experience that sometime in his life.
Getting hit by a Gordo?
Yeah, face some hardship.
Now, I was gonna give. Don't want to give, because giving it's misleading. Give actually makes you hold it, but when you think like giving a gummy, you don't want you to eat it. So when you think eat, it's like, oh, I'm eating this. It's like a misleading command.
Eat, and then I just sit on the floor. Oh, you know what I should have done with my dog? Train him to react to commands in a different language.
What? Like how? Like Spanish, or like what languages would you know to? I guess you could just look up.
I don't know. I don't really know any language that well, but I could learn Russian.
Russian would be interesting. Okay, now pay attention to this part. Well, first off, look at the fact that all my party members are like scattered across the dungeon at this point.
That's just because you can. Oh, Zen Headbutt. Awesome move.
I think I do keep this move.
That is a great move. It's a physical move, too.
Yeah, because I think Payback and Pursuit are pretty much similar, and the description seems pretty much the same. I think it might be a different type. No, they almost seem like the exact same move, so I get rid of one of them.
I never paid attention to this before, But I, for the longest time, didn't know that physical moves, no matter what type they are, take attack power in their account and not special attack. So someone had to correct me in my silver Let's Play about that. So that's kind of cool that he can learn a physical move that's also psychic. You buying it. You, man, you are just...
What?
Heavy spender, man. Oh, I love how he... Did you see that? No, what are you doing?
I'm being smart.
Wait, you can... What?
Watch.
You can... Oh, you...
Unfortunately, you're still there, but...
Are you gonna let me die?
No.
He's paralyzed. Yes! I live.
But yeah, you got lucky. I had revive seeds, though. But that was my plan. I'm like, oh, I have some pure seeds. I should just try and steal.
Was that his auto attack that did 60 damage?
Yeah, his attack did like 60 damage. You only did 2 to him, so he would be very difficult to kill.
I mean, it'd be possible. Throw a XI seed.
Oh yeah, using items, you could probably do some damage to him. I just wanted to get some of the reviver seeds, and I could have paid for them, but you know, now I've been stocking up though because I used a bunch of them, so now we have a bunch of reviver seeds in stock now.
I was almost under the impression that you did that just so we could have a throwaway video where we show how powerful.
No, I was smart. I know how to escape. Pure seeds are actually very useful. I mean, there's escape. Well, an escape orb like leaves you from the dungeon, but pure seeds warp you right to the stairs. So if you're having trouble,
you know what would stink?
What?
If you used a pure seed and the staircase happened to be in a room with a monster house.
True, but if you're on the staircase at that point, you're like right next to it, you just go on and get out of there as soon as possible. Because like with a pure seed, you warp right next to the staircase, so you just have to walk on and use it.
Alright. Well, we're eating. That's always fun.
So yes, next time we will be doing more of this.
Moonlight, that means we have a cutscene.
This is actually a really pointless cutscene.
Today was full of surprise. Not. Oh, those surprises.
Yeah, you forgot that all happened?
The wicked Grovyle. They're already painting him as wicked. We don't even know why he's taking the...
We know why he's gonna paralyze the planet.
That's what Dusknoir said. I don't like him.
I like him. He's black.
Creepy.
Yes, finally, I'm learned to ignore you while you rant at me.
He's like, I want to sleep.
Okay, anyway, next time we will do more exploring. So until then...
Good morning.
See you guys.